Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this THORnews hopeless romantic weather thing and duty. I don't know what I'm doing is I'm looking at the weather. Is it okay? Is that what you're into? Well, good. Then hang out and do it with me. Are you watching what I'm watching? We're watching the GO 16 satellite. Now this is infrared, so it's not actual rain. Look what is going on in South Dakota, Kansas, Nebraska. Did you see that, people? We're going to zoom in for you. In case it's hard for you to pinpoint. Okay, and one of the things that I'm going to talk about is that, see this giant system here? As the pattern that has been wave after wave after wave after wave of storms, they go above California through Oregon, Washington, up in Canada, and they come back down and reform in the middle. And so look at this, dude. There's a giant wall line of activity going on. And it usually fires up at night and then dies back down. It goes in a pulse. You know, if you've been sticking with me, we note this stuff. And so, as is the pattern, this whole system, which is giant, is going to make its way through the United States for the rest of the week and then exit out the East Coast. And they're already making severe predictions for rain on the East Coast. Lots and lots of rain. Look at that whole straight line right there, man. That is crazy. So you got major activity here, and then in the ocean we have, what is the guy's name? Gert. The hurricane I'm talking about, the Hurricane Gert. He's officially a hurricane now. Gert's a hurricane. Now they're saying, even though it looks like Gert is going to the left, he's actually going to the right. Usually when I make predictions like that, I'm wrong. Meaning that, like, if I say, no, it looks like he's going to the coast, he's not. I mean, and the trade winds are still really strong. What have I done? I made mistakes in front of you people. Will I ever be forgiven? I don't know. Sometimes it looks like people who make a lot of mistakes actually do well. And that was a sub tweet to nobody in particular. At least not anyone who I always talk about who I like. I like the people I like, and they make a decent amount of mistakes. I'm talking about the other people who consistently make tons of mistakes and totally wacky calls, and man, their numbers just go through the roof. It's almost like some people were even put in a lockbox. Oh, hey, YouTube admitted to that, by the way. It was good to see them admit that they were that they're actually using the tricks that they've been using on me for years. And you got to ask yourself, hey, why would I, THORnews, be the most censored guy on YouTube? That's up for you to decide. I know, but there's no real point or purpose for me to get into it right now, or possibly even ever. Okay, so we got that giant, so yeah, the severe weather is going to get wild, weird, and wacky. I've had my head stuck up Venezuela's butt for like 40, 50, 60 hours. There's another rabbit hole I'm not excited about getting into. Anyway, I did a thing talking about socialism. People were like, it's socialist. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? Like, okay, first of all, that oil company, which has changed names several times, they had like 10,000 oil rigs in the Venezuelan ocean in 1930. That doesn't even make sense to me. Anywho, I'm saying they built the whole city, like, literally, that oil company has run that city like crazy. So people can claim socialism, but it's like, you just don't get it. Like, giving $1 trillion worth of resources to an oil company and then giving the people of the actual country, you know, like 5% of all those profits from those resources after what it costs to get out of the ground, that is not socialism. Oh, what did I do? You know, you came here for weather. Anyway, so let's look at the rain, shall we? All right. There we go. So these are rain bands. And if you've been with me as we've been watching the rain bands are getting bigger. And you're seeing more sections of planet Earth, or America. The middle of the Americas, shall we say. Just look at that. And you're just seeing weird rain crap pop all over the place. Yeah, those are some weird anomalies. Right there, you watching them? Pop, pop, pop. There you go. All right. So that is a shit ton of rain. And see this giant system here that's forming in Canada and Mexico? That thing is going to just get stronger, peak at some point, and then just drive right on the same places we've seen get wet and rained on and hail and wind again and again and again. Oh, yeah, a depressing thing. I wasn't going to get into it because that means then I have a hard time doing comedy or making jokes, but might as well talk about it. Can you believe that I took a break from the weather, which drives me crazy, to talk about Venezuela? How stupid was that? That was my vacation, by the way. Sweet. Oh, yeah, over 170 dead, and you got to imagine the numbers are way higher than that. 50,000 homes lost. I saw a report that said 60,000 homes destroyed. Monsoon rains misplaced millions across northern India, southern Nepal, and Bangladesh. And then Sierra Leone flooding is in Africa, I believe. And then remember, Japan, Taiwan, China have been getting major mass flooding too. So, you know, the people are like, oh, it's always like this. It's like, just why are you even here on my channel still? Like, literally, I lay out the evidence and the data for you all the time, consistently, wave after wave after wave. So my prayers and heart goes out to everyone in Asia who's affected by this amazingly horrible weather. And if you go check, well, their weather's not getting any improving anytime soon. Oh, that gets me to the other point that I'm going to make a prediction video where I predict that 2 hurricanes will hit the United States this season. It's kind of like altering my earlier prediction. I just called it wrong. So when the pattern that shifts that is causing all the bad weather in the east to come west, then I have a feeling we're going to get caught off guard. And imagine 1 or 2 of these major hurricanes hits landfall in ground that's already severely saturated. It's going to cause major problems. I've been talking about it for like 6, 7, 8 months. You know, I'm glad you guys listen. I'm sure it gets tiring. I sure wish I could go back to making super hilarious videos about silly space. You know what? Even everything makes people mad these days. Like, even when I used to do super fun videos about super funny space, people would just get furious. You know, it's about, I don't know. But the best way these days is to make people mad is by being positive. Anywho, you don't have to worry about that right now. Right now, I feel very melancholy. But you see how there's a giant, like, yeah, this wave thing's going to roll through. And so Nebraska, Kansas, Iowa, Missouri, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana twice. Everyone watch out. See what I did? I made annoying noises. Let's go over here. Now that they're reconstituting the GFS right now, let's go ahead and give it a look-see, shall we? So, the Atlantic is starting to get really fascinating. And remember, Atlantic season reaches high point in like September and October. So, technically, we're still like 2 weeks away. But everything's so weird. Who knows what'll come? But the GFS model has been having a hurricane coming, hit Florida, and then go all the way up the coast. But it's been doing that for a while. But I'm saying at some point it's going to be right. And then they're just going to come one after another after another. So I want everybody to be ready. You don't have to be, you know. I mean, that's kind of the thing is, I don't know what more I can do to prepare people for what is coming. Yeah, so it's going to be a rainy weekend if you're on the East Coast. And places that are already majorly flooded are going to get worse. But you already knew that, I guess. Okay, so here we are over here. That's just the bigger one. And so watch, we have waves. They're like now, it's almost like that softball machine at the batting cage. That's what Africa is. They're just launching off waves. Boom, 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 one after another. And so the wind shear has been so incredible this way that, wait, what the hell just happened? Oh my God, that's crazy. That none of these hurricanes can form, and that's why they're saying the trough and the high is going to push that one away. And they're probably right. I don't know. Wow, look at that. You're going to see mad geometrical shapes in there. Okay. I hadn't talked to you guys in a while. Now I just kind of want to talk. I guess I'm going to do that. I should chop it up a bit, 10-minute thingies. Okay, so that's what we're looking at, people. Just stuff. You know? And then we'll look at the wind T prediction here in a bit. So I want to thank you guys for even giving a crap about the weather, because it is interesting to me. Anyway, the map is initializing. This doesn't look bad at all. No problem. Let's check out the middle then. Yeah, that looks bad. Look at that squall line. That thing is nasty right there. Okay, so love you guys. Who knows? Maybe I'll be like, hey, I'm going to be a rebel and I'm going to make 10-minute videos talking about whatever the heck I want to. We'll see, though. All right. Peace out. God bless everyone. Talk to you guys in the near future.